Hey, so I'm starting a new series here on this channel that is I'm gonna analyze copies. Alright, I'm Felipe, I'm a copywriter in Brazil. So I'm here to analyze this very famous copy that is, as you can see here, this the headline says. First of all, I'm gonna explain why I'm doing this. I'm doing this just to like to make myself read a copy a day. So I'm gonna read a copy a day and analyze here with you guys. Actually, this one I've already read before, so I kind of know. But there are gonna be copies that I will just read at real time and not knowing what I must expect to see. So, okay, the the headline here in this copy. Let me just okay. Right on the headline, you can see how the French live longer than everyone else, even though they eat like kings and smoke like chimneys. Well, that's a very controversial headline, isn't it? That's the main reason for this headline to be controversial, to invert the logic, to to challenge the status quo. Like to do a very unusual affirmation to make people only to people like catch the attention and plus give a narrow benefit, which is live longer. And people want to know how can they eat like kings and smoke like chimneys and still live longer. And after this controversial and logic inverting affirmation, uh, the headline says to corroborate a little, it says Harvard Med, Johns Hopkins, and the UC Davis medical research results all say yes. So it like corroborates to give some credibility to this first to this beginning. So it's not like a person who's saying that, and it's not it's like it has credibility. It has a some background studies. So let's read just this beginning here. Studies from researchers. Let me just let me just do a little bit closer. Studies from researchers at some of the country's most prestigious medical schools have pointed out potent molecule discovered in red wine actually sweeps extra fats out of your digestive. Okay, so this thing, people talking like crazy shit, crazy technical stuff, is basically made to create more credibility to for the reader will think, oh my god, this guy knows what he's saying. That's that feeling when you see some weird talking, weird technical stuff, a molecule, like digestive tract, okay, that's a huge benefit. Avoid serious consequences of high fat. Scientists found that even if you're overweight, this fat flushing red wine discovery protects your heart, arteries, and immunity without really dieting or losing a pound. So that's a huge benefit, and without really dieting or losing a pound. Another you know objection. It's breaking objections. You don't need a diet. You don't need it really fools your genes. Okay, this is the huge technical stuff to give credibility. So amazingly, researchers talks about the research. Researchers at Harvard University Medical School found that the molecule of resveratrol, they always create some sort of not create, but they take some sort of weird name to put there. Resveratrol mimics calorie restriction in laboratory studies. Scientists believe that the red wine extract fools the body into thinking it's being deprived of food, and it is actually switches on the genes that repair DNA and helps you to avoid being punished by a higher fat diet. Okay, so the same thing. It kind of explains like the technical stuff behind it to bring credibility. This is like much advertorial style. By moving these extra fats out, your body doesn't stand a chance at storing them on your hips or having them cling to the inside of your arteries. More technical stuff. The French have relied on it for years, and they live longer than anyone on Earth. Until now, scientists could never explain incredibly people who live in the wine routing regions of France live longer and experience fewer cardiovascular problems than anyone on Earth. So that's a huge benefit already. And scientists could not even explain. That's weird. Back in 1991, the acclaimed CBS show 60 Minutes reported on the phenomenon known as the French paradox. So storytelling to bring some more credibility, some more, this is counterintuitive theory that a French diet of cheese, chocolate, pastries, rich sauces, and red wine could be associated with improved cardiovascular health. Despite being notorious for eating lavish, high-fat meals and smoking like chimneys, they found that the French have a mysterious secret weapon when it comes to combating cholesterol, heart problems, high blood pressure, unhealthy triglycerides. Sorry, I'm not American. And immune deficiency. They drink red wine. So all of this is explained by this single sentence. So what's the point about making controversial sentences like this? You have to explain. You must explain why is this logic is inverted. You just cannot say like, okay, you're gonna learn you're gonna learn how to be a professional like guitar player without even playing guitar. You cannot just say that without explaining how a person can do that. So they said that the French people can live longer than anyone else, even though they eat like kings and smoke like chimneys. But they explain why they drink red wine. That's the solution for the problem of not living longer. Now here's a real medical breakthrough. Scientists found a way to give you the same health benefits from red wine without drinking a drop. Okay, so that's a huge benefit, right? Actually, that's kind of a objection breaking. So because people, okay, I don't really like to drink wine. I don't like alcohol. So right below he says no calories, no alcohol, and no sugar either. So that's three objections that is breaking already. Based on research, already credibility, based on research from doctors at Harvard University, Johns Hopkins, and UC Davis medical schools, scientists have isolated the most potent and continued inside on page 3. That's the lead, basically. That's basically part of the headline. Okay, but now here at the same page, guaranteed to work for you like it's done for the French for centuries or your money back. So the guarantee is already shown to give more and more confidence to the reader to continue reading and possibly purchase the product, which is I guess it's some sort of wine thing. It's extract from wine that makes you live longer, whatever. Okay, so that's the first video. Okay, I'll do better videos. Okay, with better analysis, but that's the main takeaway that you get from this is to do this, to make controversial to challenge the status quo, controversial affirmatives to call the attention, and then you have to justify the attention, give credibility, use technical stuff, tell a little story. The French thing is very important to this because the French word it kind of penetrates on a feeling of new, a new thing. People like new things, all right? New stuff, whatever. If this is American, right? So if it was like how the Texans live longer, no one would even care, because it's not new. Everyone knows Texas, but they don't actually know France. So that by saying that how the French live longer, it kind of subconsciously gets some interest. That's my opinion. I don't really know, but I mean, I see this in many. I'm gonna show you to you guys and for the videos, other copies that use the same foreign method to talk about something new. So yeah, keep watching. All right, my other videos that will all make better reviews, better analysis, whatever.